I was just watching Lovely T, shout out to her, and she was talking about the food stamp situation and how people online were cracking jokes and doing blackface, which is ridiculously inappropriate, right? We can agree on that. We can agree that that's ridiculously inappropriate. I realize I have to talk to you guys point by point because I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. You guys just don't like to hear things, but that's wrong, right? Then she goes further to say, yeah, you don't see them crack jokes on any other community. Pause. Why don't people crack jokes on any other community? Pause. Think about that question. It's because we black is probably what you're thinking. It's because black people are the most disrespected and treated badly, and right? Pause. Agreed. Like, I think we have to keep doing that. But why are black people actually not taken seriously? Pause. Because black people don't take themselves seriously. Pause. You're not showing up in this world seriously. Pause. The people in the community that are showing up seriously desperately want the whole community to be represented by them, but that is not reality. Everyone is not in the same position in the black community. Pause. This is why I say, when you blanket everyone in the community under black, and black people this and black people that, and you're trying to be positive when you do it, right? But this is why we should judge people on their character, right? This is why we should stop grouping black people when we think it's beneficial to our victimhood or to our excellence, either or, and then people mimic us and do the same. Let me add, I thought that I was one of you because my skin is black and you blanket everything black. Now you're mad that I call myself black and you want me to separate myself and call myself foundational because you guys are white supremacists. You can't have both. You can't say black when you want to victimize yourself, and then when you want to ostracize people or appear better than other people, then you scream, we're not all the same. We're not all the same. We are the same. Yeah, when it comes to skin color. But you're right. We are not the same, and we should be able to be judged based on our own characters. But black people have made blackness so gimmicky. And so, like, we move in a wave that people have also adapted that as well. They think of us as a blanket term. So when you have people behaving badly online, they represent you. This is why it's important to call out people with our skin color who are not doing what we do, to gatekeep blackness without blanketing the term. And when they're behaving badly everywhere, people are not just saying black because they just, want to do that. They're following your lead. I keep trying to tell you guys that you're powerful and you have the power to get the respect that you desire, and you're not doing it. Since everything is black, and a black and white issue, the people watching you are making everything a black and white issue. Whenever you pull the race card, they're also going to keep pulling the race card. When you liberate yourself from a victim mentality, let's go back to our pauses. Liberate yourself from a victim mentality, meaning stray away from, we have no power to control how the world is seeing us. They're just choosing to say we are this way and we're not. That is a victimhood mentality because you're refusing to take any accountability for the actions that you take. And I'm not going to say to get here because we didn't do anything for them to lie on us, right? At this point, the lines are blurred, and you can't just say, we're not doing that. You're doing a lot of the shit that they're saying online. You're doing a lot of it. So, and not even online, in person. in person. You're doing it. You're doing it. Are we just going to keep saying, no, we not? No, we not. You lying. We just going to keep trying to gaslight people? That even takes away from the respect that people give us, because we're known for gaslighting them. At this point, I don't even know if it's your intention to gaslight people. Sometimes I just think that you're just used to regurgitating things or seeing key words and being upset about it, and not knowing what is being said, that you just really believe and you're stuck in your victimhood. You have to get out of the victimhood. We were victims, and you don't even have to stop talking about it. We are victims. You don't even have to stop talking about it. But you do have to carry yourself in a way that you are showing people that you have grown, and that you're not just a little kid blaming their parents for everything. You understand? I can talk about the abuse that I went through growing up, but I can't continue to behave badly to justify what happened to me. People of other races have feelings. People of other races actually have pride in their race. Did you guys know that it is not wrong for white people to like being white? The same way that it is okay for you to like being black? Pause. You need to take accountability for what you're doing to contribute to the way people see you. Pause. If you had more self-respect for your community, they couldn't play you. Pause. You can pretend that you have power when really you just have influence. Black people have influence, and the power that you do have, which is influence, remember, you spread influence of nonsense. Pause. The music is nonsensical. Pause. Let's stop here for a second. You can keep saying it's just freedom of speech, whatever. You can say whatever you want to. You have free will. What are you saying in your music? Pause. What is every other culture saying in their music? Pause. I know you want to you're going to get up here and start saying, well, they say this in country music. Is country music known for debauchery? Pause. Is pop music known for debauchery? Pause. Even if they are saying debaucherous things, is it as literal and blatant and in your face as far as visuals and lyrics the way black music is? No. Pause. Is there ways that we can do better within our community without white people having to try to embarrass us and say it? Yes. It is to not be divisive and say things like, we foundational black, we this black, we did. If you don't want white people to keep commenting on you, take correction from each other. You have to trust that people who are correcting you are doing it for the well-being of all of us, not just trying to call you out. We understand why the black community is the way it is. It is time to do something different and rise up from the oppression that we have suffered collectively, and start to correct each other and take accountability for the ways that we contribute to our own oppression and the ways that we contribute to how people view our community without being so defensive. When you hear me say, somebody had a point by saying this, I'm not agreeing with them. And you guys have to open up your mind and realize that because somebody spoke facts doesn't mean that we have the same disposition. If somebody says, I hate black people, you know what I'm saying? All they do is sit online and eat this and do this and beef with each other and make nonsense trend. And the music is just sickening. I fucking hate it. It's ass everywhere. I could say the same thing and have black skin, and that person could have white skin. You just don't want to hear it coming from that white person. That's understandable. But when you hear it coming from a black person, yes, you can have black people who hate themselves, but you also have black people who are just trying to make you better. The music can be different. The roles that celebrities are choosing and what they're choosing to put on to market to you and all this other, it matters. And you, the people, have the power to say, we don't want to see that. Just like how y'all buck certain things and then the corporations go, because we have influence, remember? The corporations go, they don't like that. Let's change this because they going crazy. Go crazy every time there's a song that's like, see this bitch so bad she can reproduce my child. This bitch so bad she can make me lose. Like, y'all are promoting that type of music. This bitch so bad she can reproduce my child, and then you have the nerve to get on here and say, we're more than our bodies. We have autonomy. We don't have to just. You're dancing to a song that's calling you a bitch and saying that you're only valid for your reproductive system. Calm your mind long enough to hear what people are saying to you. You just want to defend things that are not making you look good. And that's all I'm trying to say.